Hello guys, and welcome to another JSRF Future tutorial. Today I'm going to be covering Chapter 4. Specifically, this video I'm going to be talking about Hikage Street. Chapter 4 is the hardest chapter in the game, so this is probably going to be a long video, because there are quite a few things going on. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so right after the cutscene, we're gonna spawn here at the character selection screen as always. But here we're gonna pick corn. That's one input right in the D-pad, and then A. So we want to pick corn because remember in 99 Street when we did the save spot trick to reload the dialogues? Well, we're pretty much gonna do the same thing here, and it's just faster to pick corn here and then switch to gum at Hikage Street than having to switch characters twice at Hikage Street. So yeah, we're gonna pick corn. We're gonna do the garage jump, and on Shibuya Terminal, it's not necessary to press Y to avoid the slowdown. You can press the thumbstick down and right. But we're gonna want to pick up all of these cans. For this part, if you want to keep on grinding, my input is gonna be up left, and I'm gonna try to trick at the edge of the rail here. So that's gonna make me trick, and I'm gonna land on both rails, both separate rails, like that. Then I got another friendly frame boost.
Just the other day, the love shockers of Hikage Street were mixing it up with the noise tanks, new toadies, the immortals.
Alright,
let's go do something.
Here we're gonna abuse the safe spot because we want to skip the first cup fight. If we're fast enough, we can skip the first cup fight at the left area. So, and keep in mind guys, this is a very hard trick to do. You have to be very fast. You have to pretty much play perfectly, because otherwise you can lose like very tiny time here. Otherwise you're not gonna be able to exit the area and skip the fight. The first thing we're gonna do here is spray the safe spot. We're gonna switch to gum. That's gonna be one input down on the D-pad and then spam A. And then as soon as we spawn as gum, we're gonna go left. Press the L button to change your camera and boost dash, and pick up all the cans that are gonna be on the ramp. Then we're gonna spray the medium tag as we are shuffling right here. So I like to do this input at the same time. So I'm gonna be shuffling here right when I hit this corner right here. I'm gonna press my thumbstick to start shuffling, and then I'm gonna press my press the right trigger at the same time. So that's gonna make me start shuffling and start spraying this tag at the same time. Then the next boost dash is gonna be at that first set of boxes, and my second shuffle is gonna be at the third set of boxes, like right when I hit those. Okay, now this first jump, we're going to jump from here, from around here to like this upper part. You don't have to be very precise on this jump. You can pretty much jump from like this tiny metal bar right here to like the edge, and you're gonna make it. But I like to jump from here, from like right in the middle, to always make it. And then we're gonna make it here, and I'm gonna try to jump from around here. So yeah, let's watch that.
This is Hayashi.
My visual cue here is this part right here. So I'm gonna turn around, or like I'm gonna be grinding like upwards and then to the left. So as soon as I turn left, I'm gonna be pressing right in the thumbstick. That's gonna make me slow down a little bit. You can actually see the sparks turn red. That means you're slowing down quickly. Then I'm gonna keep pressing right, and then I'm gonna jump towards this rail right here. I'm gonna play it frame by frame. So there I start slowing down, and I jump from like around here. I'm gonna keep pressing right. I'm gonna hold it. And then this is what it gets really hard. This jump right here, you have to be very, very precise. So my method to time this jump is, as soon as I land here, I'm gonna trick once. Like that. That's the trick. And then I'm gonna time my jump at the edge. You can't actually see it at full speed, but gum's gonna disappear. That is where I'm jumping. So as soon as I'm turning to the right, I'm jumping, and my input is gonna be a hard right input. I'm gonna hold this direction, and then depending on where I get launched, I'm gonna like adjust my position. And yeah, you should land here and then immediately jump towards this spray right here. Then you quick turn. Make sure that you jump on the edge here. It's very handy to hog the wall, to like be going forward, hogging the wall, and gain some speed. And then you can time the jump at the edge, because otherwise you're not gonna make it. Then when we start hitting the slope here, when we start going up, we're gonna jump towards the other tag. You can slow down there to get a beautiful short hop, or you can trick jump. It's faster to just slow down a little bit and short hop, but it's harder. So yeah, right here you're gonna press and hold the right trigger to spray this. By the way, just some useful information. If you're learning the other methods that don't skip this cup fight, you can hog this area right here. Like if you're hogging this gate, the cup fight is not gonna trigger. But yeah, those methods are like, the route is different. For that route, you have to spray this first and then the small tag I did earlier. But yeah, if the dialogue ends and you're just finishing spraying this part, hug this wall, and you're gonna be able to spray the other small tag, drop down, and do the fight. But yeah, back to the faster method. Finish spraying this, and then slow down a little bit, jump towards here, pick up all of these blue cans. If you end up with 30 cans, that is optimal, because later on you're gonna be able to boost dash. Spray those tags, finish with this large tag right here, and then you skip the cup fight successfully. World ride, boost dash as soon as you hit the ground, hit the shuffle. Here you're gonna be able to, or wait, yeah, I hit the shuffle there because I was hitting the slope. That's pretty much the fastest way to do that. So yeah, we're gonna keep going here. For this part, it's very important that before you make it to the second area, you have at least 13 cans, because we're gonna want to spray this stack before triggering the cup fight, and then we're gonna use the remaining 10 cans to boost towards the cups. Be very careful here, because the trigger is you kind of have to get a feel for it, but be careful. Just make sure you're tapping the thumbstick and not like doing hard inputs on the thumbstick. So yeah, spray this and then trigger the cup fight. The way I do this cup fight, I like going left here, because that gives the cups some time to start moving towards you as a group. So I go like around here, and then I just change my camera towards them and boost dash. So yeah, as you can see at this point, they're all grouped up. So I'm just gonna diagonally boost towards them to get them all. As always, make sure you have good can management, because in this part, it is very important that you end up with at least 15 cans, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're not that good with cup fights yet, make sure you have good can management and then spray the cups. Okay, when we finish this cup fight, depending on how quick the cycle is, we're just gonna stand here looking towards this beam. So when the cutscene finishes, or when the cycle finishes, we're just gonna hop in there. If you noticed, I skated a little bit right after spawning, because that was gonna give me enough speed to start grinding and then be going at full speed. Alright, we're gonna pick up that graffiti soul. I like going left here first. That's just my personal preference. And then spraying this one. Now I'm gonna aim for the outer part of this bridge. If I don't have enough cans here, I like landing here to pick up this can. But right now I have like more than enough cans. So if you want to get a friendly frame boost, you can turn around, jump, get the blue can here, and then you can boost dash from the rail that's gonna be here towards this spray. But I kind of realized that it's not faster, but it's an option. Oh, and the reason why I'm turning around when I land here is because I'm gonna want to get a sharp quick turn right at this graffiti. So yeah, I turn around, get the blue can. You can get a frame boost there if you want. Quick turn. Spray this tag right here. Jump towards the large spray. Tap the thumbstick. Don't forget to tap. That's very important. This sequence right here is going to be very hard to do. So if you can't do it, just practice it a lot, or don't go for it at all. This is going to be a sequence of like 2 quick turns, but it's very hard to do. So I didn't even go for them. So yeah. Okay, there's an annoying graffiti camera. So I jump right before finishing this spray. I do a very, very short hop, and I time it so I can land near this spray and like spray it as I land. Because if you land away from it, you're not gonna be able to spray it. There's also a jump you can do here. I like to call it the Suprix jump, because I don't know, I watch him doing that. So when you're in graffiti camera while spraying this, you can quick turn to the left and do a Hail Mary jump, and you're gonna land right at this rail. Make sure you pick up these cans. These cans are very important. Then here's another friendly frame boost. Alright, this graffiti soul right here, I've seen a lot of people struggle with this, so this is just a matter of timing your jump. What I want to do here is just jump at the edge. Like, there's a slope here, right? So I want to time my jump so I jump like at the edge of the plane part, and you're pretty much gonna make it all the time. You don't have to be a lot to the right. You just have to time the jump. So yeah, pick up the spray. I mean the graffiti soul. Drop down. I find it quicker to jump before hitting the slope upwards, and then jumping again from the middle, then entering the slope and slowing down and then jumping. But yeah, that's my personal preference. There are a bunch of friendly frame boosts here you can get. Alright, and right here we're gonna trigger the Terror Drone fight. This is also a thing that a lot of people struggle with, but it is actually very, very simple.
Watch your back. Make sure you don't get taken out with the draft. Unload that.
There are plenty of methods to get up there. You don't have to do my method, which I consider the hardest one. All the methods are fast. So for my method, I am going to grind up here, and then I'm gonna jump, and then you're gonna see me. I'm actually gonna do this frame by frame. So as I'm jumping here, I'm gonna start inputting like up right here to make it here, and then as soon as I hit this rail, I'm gonna jump again, but this time my input is gonna be left. I'm just gonna tap the thumbstick a few times. So yeah, we'll make it here, and then quickly jump again while on neutral position. That's very important. My jump here is gonna be neutral position, like that. You can see I'm back to neutral here. And then when I see that when I'm jumping off the rail, I'm gonna start tapping the thumbstick up left a little bit, just like 2 taps or 3, and that's enough to make it here. And then I'm slowing down to quick turn here and jump up again. And now I'm gonna go for a bunch of friendly frame boosts here diagonally. And now that we're on top, we're just gonna pick up a bunch of cans. 30 is optimal. And for the actual Terror Drone, you have to slow down there. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna grind so I can trick jump towards the drone. But I'm gonna be slowing down meter, so like this. Right there I start slowing down, because if I don't, then I'm gonna grind like here and then fall. So I start slowing down. You can see my speed bar going down. I'm just gonna try to land here, because what I want to do is spray the middle, then the left, and then the right side. So here I start spraying the Terror Drone. As soon as you hit the first tag, as you complete the first tag, the first cutscene is gonna trigger. And as you can see, I also landed some sprays on the left side.
Stop and stay out of my way.
So
Say it's okay, then it's okay.
when the cutscene is over, I'm just gently tapping my thumbstick up and left, so just so I don't fall down. So if you're starting to fall down, just tap your thumbstick, and that's gonna take you back here. You're gonna finish this side, and then also gently go right here. Don't fall. And that's the third round fight. It's pretty simple. It's just a matter of being gentle with your inputs. If you tap, everything's gonna be fine.
Go cry to your mamas.
Avoid doing like hard inputs. Okay, so here I'm gonna spray that tag. I'm gonna want to land here because I want this can right here. And then I turned around because I'm gonna buffer my spray here. So I'm gonna start spraying like around here, and then I'm gonna pick up this can. So at this point, I'm gonna be holding the right trigger, and I'm gonna have 30 cans. So I'm gonna start spraying this tag as soon as I can. So I release the spray. There I start spraying. I release the spray. I'm still holding it. I pick up the other can whilst I'm slowing down so I can short hop off the rail. And then quick turn and hop in and spray this. So yeah, there's a quick turn. I'm still holding the right trigger. I'm spraying this as soon as I can. I like calling that spray buffering. And then here I start slowing down because I want to avoid the trick jump here. I'm just gonna hop right, spray that, quick turn, and get these 3 cans right here. Then I know where I need to land here. That's why I don't change my camera. But if you're not used to this, make sure you change your camera first and then jump so you don't miss the rail. Here I turn around again because I'm gonna spray buffer again. So pick up all these cans. I'm gonna start spraying like here because I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna spray buffer, grab another can so I have 30 cans, and then I'm gonna hop off and get this extra large right here. Like that. Okay, there's a backdash, a very useful backdash, because I want to jump to my right here and pick up a few cans to finish spraying everything. A few more quick turns and then this last tag. A beautiful good job, and that's Hikage Street. Grind there and then get a shuffle. Here I hit the first billboard, so what that's gonna do is I'm gonna hit the first billboard. I'm gonna be wall riding the second one, and then I'm gonna hit the third one. And that's gonna put me on the middle billboard right here. And I'm doing this because I'm setting up for a jump here. So there we go. It leads us to this wall right here. And here I'm gonna be hogging this wall, looking towards this wall right here, and then I'm gonna change my camera to set up for the jump. And now I'm gonna boost dash right here. This is my visual cue right here, so I'm facing this way. Here's gonna be the graffiti soul. I know where I am gonna jump because I'm seeing this part right here. So I start boost dashing and I time my jump at the very edge of the slope right here. And that's gonna make me get the graffiti soul.
You got a graffiti soul.
Okay, we're gonna exit. We're gonna do the same thing we did, but backwards here to keep on grinding here. So my input is gonna be up right, and I'm also gonna trick at the edge of the rail, like that. We're gonna pick up these cans. I like to enter Kibogaoka Hill with 30 cans. That's the optimal thing to do, because we're gonna perform a major skip called heli skip. So yeah, make sure you have 30 cans. Enter the garage. And okay, so we're gonna enter the garage. Hikage Street. Start spamming the B buttons to start boost dashing as early as I can. Then I'm gonna trick jump here, get a shuffle, trick jump again, go for a friendly frame boost, and enter Rokakudai Heights. So here we should have enough cans to boost dash. We already know this visual cue right here. There's a friendly frame boost, a friendly triple frame boost here. If you don't get the first one, don't go for the other two. So yeah, we're gonna enter the sewers to get to Kibogaoka Hill. Wall right, right there. Wall right again. And yep, Kibo. All right, so
With the noise tank.
you guys remember the safe spot trick? We just covered it on chapter 4 or on Hikage Street again. We're gonna do this right here a couple more times, because we're gonna be reloading the dialogue to get this skip. This is one of the major skips in the game. This is called the heli skip. So yeah, let's get right into it.
They managed to spread their turf all the way out here. Bury all the Immortals graffiti in your own paint.
By the way, there are version differences between heli skip in the Japanese version and in the NTSEU. So if you want to see how it is done on the Japanese version, make sure you check out any of the top runs. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do here is pick up both these blue cans. This is gonna leave us with 25. Then we're gonna spray the safe spot and we're gonna switch to corn. And the input is gonna be down and A, as always. We're gonna grind up, get all these cans so we have 30. Right here, this first tag is really tricky. I want to time it so I start spraying right at the edge, or before the edge of this rail right here, because it can happen that you either spray early and start spraying from the second one, or you spray too late. So yeah, make sure you time this correctly. So we're gonna spray this extra large tag, and then we're gonna jump as soon as we complete it, or like maybe a second after. I don't know, it depends on your preference. And we're gonna land here.
A gang has been.
And as soon as I'm landing, I'm gonna start pressing the right trigger so I can buffer this tag right here.
Kibogaoka Hill.
Okay, here we can jump immediately towards the extra large spray.
All squads to investigate. Repeat.
Start spraying it. Then slow down here. Make sure you change your camera and your direction towards this rail right here.
We have acquired the target and are commencing attack.
We're gonna pick up more cans, and then I'm gonna start boosting at the edge here.
Bombs destroy the helicopter.
Trick jump, get a sweet shuffle at full speed.
Aerial squad
And you're gonna make it, if you did everything correctly, you're gonna make it in time to reload the dialogue again.
Captain Hayashi.
Now we're gonna spawn as Gum and spam B, cause
Copy that.
yeah, we want to boost dash as soon as we can. Then get the shuffle, pick up a few more cans. We're gonna spray this 2 attacks right here. Then, as soon as the camera of the graffiti camera is gone, we can jump towards this rail right here.
A gang has been spotted near Kibogaoka.
Okay, and this jump is tricky. So, make sure you pay attention to my inputs, because we're gonna jump first, and then we're gonna spray this. Not the other way around. So, I like to jump right before I get to the edge here, or like to the apex. So I'm gonna be jumping, and my input is gonna be down, or it's gonna be up right, but it's not gonna be that like diagonal. It's gonna be more upwards than you know, right? So jump and then spray the tag and hold that direction, and that's gonna make you jump while you're in graffiti camera and not get stuck here. Then make sure you go left here. So now my input is gonna be up and left. Land on this roof right here. Don't short hop because we're going at a risky speed. So if we were to jump here, we would get a trick jump, so don't do that. We're gonna short hop here. You can either do the faster method, which is the one I'm gonna teach you, or you can do the safe method. So for the faster method, I'm gonna spray this tag right here. And then, as soon as I spray it, as soon as I enter graffiti camera, I'm gonna press B. So when my camera is fixed, that's when I know that I need to jump. So right here, I start jumping towards this roof right here. I'm gonna aim for this spot right here. It's very important to land on the roof, because if you jump over it, well, you can probably still make it on the English version, but on the Japanese version, you're not going to be able to make it. So, jump, and I'm still holding the right trigger, so I'm buffering the spray right there. I'm going to land on the roof, and that's going to make me go really fast right there. I got like a really nice boost. And then when I hit the ground, I'm hitting a shuffle. Then I jump towards this rail, and then I'm gonna end up here. Go for the upper billboard right there, and then for the lower rail here. Boost dash as soon as you land. Pick up these cans. Spam B again. And that's heli skip. You should be able to go past the trigger, because yeah, very quickly, the way this skip works is there's like a trigger, a massive trigger, but it's only like in half or like quarter of the map. So pretty much when you make it to the billboards, to the last billboard I wall ride it on, that's where the trigger ends. So that's why refreshing the dialogues and spraying the first area helps a lot. Okay, so now I'm gonna go for this wall ride and this rail right here. Right here I'm gonna hold right to wall ride as soon as I get off the rail. And now I need cans, so I'm gonna jump and get these 2 blue cans. I backdash here again. I don't know. I like it more than quick turning. That was another graffiti camera. Okay, here I'm gonna slow down, hop, and then spray that tag. I'm gonna cut corners here, aim for the blue can. Okay, right here you can either be on the lower rail or on this one to jump towards this graffiti soul right here. Now, I want to turn around here, or I like to turn around here because, well, this is not gonna be the case, but there's an invisible wall here. There's like imagine a rectangle here, so you cannot hug this wall and spray this. So my visual cue is gonna be this line on the ground, and I don't know, I feel like when you're skating backwards, the character model gets skinnier, if that makes any sense. So this is gonna make it more easy for me to not get stuck here, but yeah. So you can spray this 2 tags no problem if you do that correctly. Alright. And yeah, that's Kibogaoka Hill. If you manage to get Hell Escape, then this should be pretty easy. Should take like 5 minutes to complete. Now I'm gonna head towards the Skyscraper district. So we have to go back to the garage and then head to 99th Street. So yeah, right here I'm gonna boost dash, pick up some more cans, and enter the garage. Hello guys, and welcome back to another JSRF Future tutorial. Today I'm gonna be covering Chapter 4, Part 3, which is gonna be Skyscraper, or the Pharaoh Park. Alright, so right here we're gonna boost dash and shuffle, and pick up these 3 cans if you can. If you can pick all of them, that's great. Yeah, we're gonna boost dash 2 more times, and we're in there. So
right here is the Skyscraper district in Pharaoh Park.
this is Skyscraper. This is going to be
holy sanctuary of the immortal.
Pretty much just death warping all of the time.
Do me a favor, give the immortals nasty graffiti.
But first we have to do this cup fight right here. This cup fight, I hate this cup fight personally, because these cups right here have a very messed up AI. So for this cup fight, we're gonna go for the armor cups first. We're gonna approach them so they trigger, and they're gonna group up by themselves like that, and hopefully you'll get all of them. So yeah, you're gonna spray them, get a bunch of cans. Right there, I got really lucky, or I don't know, I got a really good angle here because I got to knock them all off, but it's pretty common that 2 of them are gonna go this way and the rest of them are just gonna be here, just spinning around and, you know, doing crazy stuff. So yeah, make sure you get all of them and you have enough cans for Hayashi. Also, get a good position because it's optimal to spawn facing him like I did. And make sure that you don't end up near him because you're not gonna have enough speed to knock him. Right here is very important that when you knock him, you are not facing towards the Skyscraper district, because if you do, the game's gonna lag and you're gonna lose time. So yeah, make sure you're looking this way. I like to turn around here because when I'm done I can just skate towards the district and that's it. So pick these cans. You should end up with 30 cans. And now we're gonna start spraying. Shuffle here as soon as you hit the ground. Okay, there I like to turn around because right here the optimal thing to do here is to get a quick turn and then skate towards this guy right here and get that in one motion, but that's pretty hard. But anyways, I go for that. Oh, and also, if you're not that close to the wall, you can jump here while on graffiti camera. Okay, here I'm gonna tap. Make sure you slow down a little bit here because if you don't, you're gonna spray this last tag right here and you're gonna forget one tag here. And as soon as you're done, as soon as you're like close to this spot, you're gonna jump and hold up right. So we're gonna death warp here. That's gonna be the first death warp. So we're gonna go back here. Gonna pick a few cans. I'm not exactly sure how many cans you need. Most of the time I just pick like 2 or 3 cans. That should be enough. And our second death warp is gonna be here. So make sure you jump near the edge here. So you get the upper trigger or the upper death warp and not the lower one. So the death warp is gonna look like this. You're gonna void out. Get some cans here. Make sure you leave some because we're gonna spray this and then quick turn and pick up all those cans. Now, the black box strat here. It's annoying. It's an annoying strat because if you land on the slope, you're gonna lose speed and you're probably not gonna make it here. So we want to land on the upper part. So make sure you get a feeling for this, and then when you make it to the upper part, we're gonna jump and grind this beam right here. Then trick jump and boost dash as soon as you land on the ground. Don't face this direction, because if you're facing diagonally here, you're gonna end up boosting and then grinding. That's gonna make you lose time. We want to death warp here, so make sure you are facing the antenna here, like that. And my visual cue is like this corner right here. Okay, now we're gonna pick up all of these cans, spray this medium tag right here, pick up a few more cans, spray this, boost dash, and death warp again. You need to jump there because if you don't trick jump here, you're gonna get a different death warp. So make sure you trick jump there. You don't have to be trick jumping as you fall, but yeah. Okay, now you can pick up the rest of the cans at the ring back there. And this strat right here is called Onion. This strat is actually very simple. This is the easy way to do it. And yeah, the faster way is kind of hard, and it doesn't save us it doesn't save that much time. So right here there's a slope at this edge, so don't be afraid to skate on this part. So when we're skating on this part and going down, we're gonna gain speed. We want to trick jump here, so gain speed and then trick jump towards like behind this billboard, and aim for this part right here. Like right here. You want to land here. That's gonna make you clip through the building and get the trick. So right here I'm pressing up right because I don't want to go further, because if you do, you're gonna land on an invisible thing here. So make sure you are hogging this wall, and yeah, at this point I'm just pressing right because I like that's the place where I need to clip through. So yeah, eventually you're gonna clip through if you did it correctly. And you're gonna end up skating on this, like inside the building. And we're gonna go for another death warp here. Make sure you're hogging this wall, because otherwise you'll get a different death warp. So hug the wall, jump, and hold up. And yeah, and get the death warp.
That is very sweet.
Get all of these cans here, or a few. You actually don't need that many cans. Spray this tag. This part is really important. This pyramid of cans is gonna be our main source of cans. So make sure you land here at the corner, because we want to take advantage of all of these cans. So landing here is gonna give us enough cans to boost dash. And while we're boosting towards this line of cans, we're gonna gain those cans back. So yeah, like that. After doing all of that stuff, you should end up with 30 cans. 28 is good enough. So here, yeah, we're gonna heal. Trick jump, spray this, quick turn, and death warp. That is a hard death warp to get because you have to quick turn and then short hop. But yeah, it's only optimal if you get it first try, like first jump. If you don't, then it's faster to just quick turn and go to the center. Okay, make sure you pick up all of those cans. Boost dash as soon as you land here. You can hit a perfect shuffle here. So that's two perfect shuffles in a row. Or wait, the first shuffle is the boost shuffle, and then the second one is the perfect shuffle. Okay, right here we're gonna start boost dashing again. Make sure you aim for the corner of the ramp right here. And it has happened to me that I mistime this jump and don't get the right death warp. So make sure you jump at the edge and aim for this building right here. You want to get past this building. Like that. That's gonna give you the right death warp. At this point, you should end up with 16 cans. So at this can ring, make sure you get enough cans to get to 16. Okay, here, if you feel comfortable, you can go for this jump. So we're gonna aim for the corner again, or yeah, for the corner, and we're gonna jump towards this building right here. If you feel comfortable doing that jump, then go for it. But if you don't, you can always wall ride on this billboards. And aim for this corner right here. So right there I quick turn and spray the last tag, and then turn around again so I end up facing this part right here. After this small cutscene, I'm gonna boost dash and jump towards this corner of the building, this rectangle. And that's gonna death warp. That's gonna make us go back to the main area. Get at least 9 cans for this, and then you can trigger the fake Tiger Stack fight.
Watch out, or else they'll turn you into one of their own. Spray the backs of those involved punks.
Okay, I'm just gonna spray this immortal right here, and it's gonna take me like around 4 or 5 cans to trigger the victory beat. So there's a point where I know that it was enough cans. Let me play that again. So at this point I know that the fight's gonna finish because I've sprayed him enough, and I'm gonna quick turn. So I end up facing this column right here. So yeah, quick turn.
The Immortals are tearing up Highway 0. You're on top of it, right? Don't let me down.
And then I'm gonna hop and grind to gain some speed, shuffle, get all of these cans, all of them. You actually need them for the next Tiger Stack fight. And then we're gonna get that Graffiti Soul up there on our way to Highway 0. Alright, so there are plenty of ways to do this fight, and there are actually better ways to do this fight than how I do it, because a lot of things can go wrong, especially because you need an initial dash. You need to get a dash out of, like, right when this cutscene ends. So I usually unplug and plug my controller when this cutscene is going on. So I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna start dashing. And I'm gonna aim for this rail right here. Then I'm gonna buffer a spray. I'm gonna buffer the spray. I'm gonna lose that can. I'm gonna get it back. And then I'm gonna jump diagonally upright. And I'm gonna land here in the middle. I'm gonna be cutting corners because I want to catch up with this guy. So I'm gonna be heading forward at this point. So I'm gonna spray this guy, grind here to catch up with this guy, and then I'm gonna shuffle as soon as I hit the ground. Spray this guy to death, and here when I know that he's gonna die, I'm gonna be going left because I want to grind on this rail right here to catch up. So right here, I know that I can start spraying this guy. So at this point, I'm holding the right trigger. And when I jump off this billboard, I'm going to be slowing down midair. So I'm still spraying him. I jump while on neutral position. And then I'm going to start slowing down. Also, I want to be grabbing these cans. So at this point, I want to trick jump and slow down a lot. So I want to get these cans and at the same time catch up with this guy. And at the same time look for the last wall right here. So it's gonna look like this. You might hit this last immortal. Alright, hold on. Let me play that last part full speed. So yeah, slow down, get the wall right, and finish spraying him. And that's chapter 4, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments below. And I'll see you next time.